What's up, desktoppers? Xavier Wills here for Desktop Bodybuilding, and we are back with another video. And today I'm doing my Classic Physique Mr Olympia Prejudging review, where Chris Bumstead looks like he's a front runner once again, and it looks like we might have our same top three from last year with Breon Ansley and Terrence Ruffin, but it could potentially be in a different order. So basically, I'll go over the last call out, discuss who might place where and why, and then we'll go into a pose by pose analysis of that last call out. So let's start from 4th to 6th and who's in that sort of grouping. So you've got Kalasinski, 22 years old. This guy has a huge future in the sport, looks fantastic. Alex Cambronero, who was last week's second place finisher at the Arnold Classic, where he looks great once again. And then you got Ramon, who looks fantastic. Some poses he looks, like the winner in. Other poses he looks like he might be down near the bottom of his call out. So I think that that's going to be the grouping from 4th to 6th. And then you've got 2nd to 3rd. I think it's Breon Ansley and Terrence Ruffin. They're going to battle it out for that second place position, in my opinion. And then in 1st place, I think it's going to be Chris Bumstead once again. But we'll go through it and discuss why that might be. So let's start with the front double bicep. I think this is Chris Bumstead's pose, although Breon Ansley looks very good on this one. He's sort of hitting it a little bit differently, I think, this year, with a little bit more of a lean to the hips. I think that Breon Ansley is 2nd in this to Chris Bumstead, and then 3rd would be Terrence Ruffin. Then you see as well to the right, you got obviously Ramon, who's hitting that pose a little bit awkwardly. I think Urs looks good on it on the far right, and then Alex Cambronero on the far left. Looks pretty damn good on that pose, but it's not his strongest compared to a few of these other guys. Side chest, I think this is Chris Bumstead's all day. I think he's too thick. He's got the great structure. He's tall on that pose. Breon Ansley isn't probably as strong on that one. I'd probably give 2nd to Terrence Ruffin on that pose. Then we go to the back double bicep. Chris Bumstead, too thick, too big. Hamstring has that nice little pop to it as well. But Breon Ansley, I'd say he's a clear 2nd here. So I think that he's clearly 2nd to Chris Bumstead on the back double bicep and the front double bicep, with Terrence Ruffin there in 3rd on those two shots. And then you got the ab and thigh pose. Now, this one's interesting because I think that Chris Bumstead looks pretty great hitting that vacuum on there. His stature's so big. I think Kalasinski, who's actually moved from a far right one spot in during this last call out, I think he looks awesome hitting that vacuum. He's got the real clean lines with the quads and everything, and being only 22 years of age, he's got such a big future. The way that Breon actually transitions into the actual vacuum portion of his pose, I think looks awesome. Like, his ab and thigh isn't his strongest. I'd say he's 3rd between Terrence Ruffin and Chris Bumstead. But when he hits it like this, I've got to say he's sort of challenging Chris Bumstead in a way. I think he looks fantastic, and it looks really classic and really aesthetic the way he hits it like that. And then the favorite classic pose, I'd say Breon Ansley probably loses this one. He's hitting sort of a front double bicep with the arms out a little bit more, but to me, it just doesn't look incredibly aesthetic. His legs from that angle don't look as good as well. I think Chris Bumstead and Terrence Ruffin absolutely dominate their favorite classic poses there. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Is this an easy win for Chris Bumstead? Will he get Mr. Olympia, Classic Physique Mr. Olympia title number 3? Or do you think he can be challenged by Breon Ansley or Terrence Ruffin? In my opinion, Chris Bumstead has this one in the bag. I think it's probably going to be the easiest division of the whole Mr. Olympia out of all 13 divisions. I think it is now. And I think that he'll go on this reign for a lot longer. Reportedly, he gained about 7 to 8 pounds of stage weight. I think it looks like a few pounds, but 7 to 8 pounds is dramatic. And if he did add that, that's absolutely amazing. And he no doubt looks fantastic and is the deserved winner of this Classic Physique Mr. Olympia. But let me know what you think in the comments below. How would you place this top 3, top 6? Let me know your thoughts. If you guys like and appreciate this content, please give this video a thumbs up, smash that like button, also subscribe and hit the notification bell button. That way you'll be notified of every video that goes up for myself, Xavier Wills, at Desktop Bodybuilding, including all my 2021 Mr. Olympia coverage. And I have a ton of coverage up there already on the channel, including reviews, interviews, and all that good stuff. Also, if you want to purchase the Mr. Olympia to watch the finals tonight, head to olympiaproductions.com and order on there. I've ordered mine, and I've been watching it and really enjoying it as well. So that's it for me. For Xavier Wills, Desktop Bodybuilding, we are out.